Hi honeybees, this is Alyssa with Twin Cup Tarot, and tonight I'm going to be doing an unboxing of the Crystal Spirits Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. So this one is actually an interesting choice for me, guys, because I know nothing about crystals or gems or rocks or their properties. It's shameful. I know, it's totally shameful. So when I saw this deck, I thought it was very pretty, very simple, but very pretty. And I thought it would be a great way for me to learn them. So let's see if it's actually useful in that way. I also thought it would be great, to build up my intuition with something completely new. But so first of all, it comes in a very pretty box here. As you can see, I did unwrap it a little bit, but this is my first time pulling out the actual cards. So, pretty box, got an inspirational quote here, I'm guessing. As expressions of the conscious universe, the crystals, like their creator, want only the best for you. Healing wisdom and the power of finding possibilities you didn't realize were there. So there's that. And then we have a pretty substantial guidebook here, guys, which I love. I absolutely love it when they give each card its proper due. So from just a cursory glance here, it basically gives you, the normal, how you should use the deck, how you should read it, what spreads they recommend when you read it, and it actually talks about how you should read reversals in this deck, which is actually pretty awesome. And then when I was looking, I noticed that there was at least 3 pages per crystal, dedicated to each crystal. And in some cases, there were 4 pages. And it has the essential meaning keywords, talks about a general energy of the crystal, and then it gives relationship message, prosperity message, and a crystal spirit meditation. So it actually does give each card its proper due, which I absolutely love, especially because this oracle deck is way different than anything else I own. So let's pull the actual cards out here, guys. So I'm going to pause you and reposition the camera so it's not flipped. Hello again, honeybees. Okay, so here is the Crystal Spirits Oracle deck. Now, immediately what I can tell you is these cards are really thin, like really thin. So I would be very gentle when you shuffle, okay? Very gentle when you shuffle. Yeah, you can make these, even though they're thin, that's not a huge deal. In fact, it might be easier to get cards to flip out if you were to do, like, for instance, I like to shuffle in this kind of capacity in the air off the table. You might be able to get some cards to flip out a little easier in that way. I don't know. But I would definitely say my biggest part of advice when you have thin cards like this is to just be gentle with the shuffling. But anyway, it's kind of an interesting material. It's a little bit glossy, but I could see some wear and tear happening fairly quickly if you aren't careful. So let's get right into it, guys. These cards are really pretty, though. I do like them. What's funny, too, is when I ordered the deck, I didn't even notice there was faces in the crystals, which is kind of funny because it's the Crystal Spirits Oracle. I totally missed that. I do have to say, the state of the box, the cards, all of that, the guidebook, they were in a really, good state when they arrived, so that's a positive. But one thing I will say is, even though I am really liking these cards because they're colorful, they're beautiful, they're vibrant, and I think they're going to be fun to learn, they are really thin. That concerns me a little bit. So we'll have to see how well they hold up. And who knows, they might hold up just fine. I don't know at this point, but that definitely concerns me a little bit in terms of their longevity. These cards are super pretty, guys. I love the citrine card. I don't know why, but it was just so bright and happy and sunny. I love it. Diamond. I'm a girl's best friend. I can't believe I didn't notice the faces before. That still just shocks me. Because, I mean, before I actually order a deck and spend money on it, I always look it up. I always check it out. But you know what I didn't do? I didn't look online on YouTube for a flip-through video, which is normally what I do. I like to check them out in that fashion. But this time I just looked at different pictures that people posted in the reviews. Thought it was very pretty, very interesting. Really wanted to try them, but I did not notice the faces. Ooh, I love this one. You know, actually, I just realized this video isn't showing how vibrant these cards are. Like, I'm looking at the screen right now, and it looks yellow, but the heart in real life is actually orange, but it's like a peachy color. So it's actually not showing quite as... These cards are very pretty. They're extremely vibrant, which I love. I love cards with a lot of color. Oh yeah, great time to play, guys. Great time to play. Those are my... it's always, they're calm, they're sleeping, they're calm. They might be running around, but they're being quiet. And then I turn on the video and they decide, okay, time to go crazy. Time to make lots of noise. But that's just part of having fur babies. I'm super excited to learn these cards so I can use them for readings. Okay, this is like the 13-year-old version of me, but that looks a little phallic. Anyway, okay, anyway. Let's get back to proper business here. Well, that one's pretty too. Yeah, I'm loving these cards, guys. Like I said, my only critique at this point is the cards are super thin. But like I said, there's ways to get around that being an issue. Just shuffle, just be gentle in your shuffling, you know, and that's going to help a lot. Also, if you're a tarot reader, you know, you're going to be using them more often. But if you're just enjoying them for personal reads every once in a while, I wouldn't worry too much. I would just be gentle with the shuffling. But yeah, those are the cards, guys. Very pretty. I'm actually really, really liking them. I'm excited to dive into it. All right, I hope you guys like that. That was the Crystal Spirits Oracle deck. Love you all. Have a great night.